So you're brand new to Marvel Snap and you're a little bit confused. Maybe you're thinking of playing Marvel Snap but you want a little bit of extra information. So don't worry, I've got you covered. Marvel Snap is a deceptively simple game to play, but there is some things you should know before getting into it. So in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know as a new player in this game. And to get started, let's talk about the cards themselves. Then we're going to discuss how this all comes together in a game. So to break down the basic formula of a standard Marvel Snap game, it's pretty simple. Each player is going to start with 3 random cards in their hand in 1 energy, and every turn you're going to draw 1 card and refill your energy plus 1. So turn 1 you'll have 1 energy, turn 2 you'll have 2 energy, and so on and so forth until the final turn, turn 6. And every card is going to have an energy cost ranging from 1 to 6. This energy cost reflects how impactful they're going to be in a game. On the other side of the card, it will be its power. You win in Marvel Snap by having more power on the board than your opponent. You might think that having more powerful cards generally means you're going to win, but there's one other thing to consider about the cards. Most cards will have a special ability, and so the cost and the power of a card is also going to be reflective of how impactful of an ability they're going to have. Consider a card like Elektra. She costs 1 energy with 1 power, and her ability lets her destroy 1 random 1-cost card your opponent controls. However, there's another card called Killmonger who costs 3 energy with 3 power, who can destroy all 1-cost cards on the battlefield. For a little bit more energy, you get a bit more power with a more powerful ability. And one drawback, that he's also going to destroy your own 1-cost cards. This careful consideration of cost, power, and ability is what makes deck building so fun in Marvel Snap, and building a cohesive strategy with these abilities is integral to creating a powerful game-winning deck. And you might be wondering, how do you get more cards? If you've played other card games, you might have PTSD of spending hundreds of dollars on card packs to pull the cards you need. Not in this game. See, Marvel Snap prides itself on being extremely free-to-play friendly and very difficult to pay to win, with most paid options being aesthetics and different card variants. Every card can have its rarity upgraded, with each upgrade being worth more collector points, and these collector points will increase your collector level, which will allow you to unlock new cards among other extras. To upgrade your cards, all you need is credits and boosters. You can collect credits by completing daily quests, and boosters are randomly given to a card in your game after each game played. By simply completing quests and playing your favorite deck, you can upgrade the rarity of your favorite cards, making them cooler, more unique, and you get to unlock new cards. So this general overview on how the cards function, how do we actually play the game? So it's quite simple. To start with, we're just going to make a deck consisting of 12 different cards. Hopefully you follow some kind of theme, like on reveal, to give you a better cohesive strategy to win. And we're going to use on reveal as an example. Let's take a look at a basic list you'll be able to make just starting out. So with this list, we have an on reveal deck, and our main playmaker is going to be this big boy here, Odin. On reveal, Odin's going to activate the other on reveal abilities of other cards you have at a location. Now, a location in Marvel Snap can only have a maximum of 4 cards on it, so you can have 3 other on-reveal abilities all activated by Odin just by playing him down on turn 6. He's a powerful 8 power, 6 cost card, which means on turn 6 he's the only card you're playing, but with this powerful ability, that's all you're going to need. We're going to pair him up with other big playmakers like Ironheart, who's a 3 cost, 0 power card, but has the on-reveal ability to give 3 other friendly cards plus 2 power. So hopefully we've played at least 2 other cards, and on turn 3 we can drop Ironheart down, and by turn 5 we can get out White Tiger, who on reveal is going to add a 7 power Tiger to another location. So you can see how by turn 3 and turn 5 we set up these 2 cards, and then if we play Odin down on turn 6, we're going to be able to activate the abilities all over again. When you start a game of Marvel Snap, you're going to have an opening hand of 3 cards. You can only have a maximum of 7 cards in your hand. There will be 3 unknown locations on the board. At the start of turn 1, the first location will reveal, you're going to gain 1 energy and you're going to draw 1 card. You and your opponent will then each play a card, or not, then end the turn. The player whose name is highlighted at the top of the screen will reveal their card first, then the other player will reveal their card. The next location will open, you will gain energy and then draw a card. Keep in mind that unless both players are tied, the player who is winning will always reveal their cards first. This can be important if you're playing a control-oriented strategy. After turn 3, all locations will be revealed, and your goal in Marvel Snap is to have more power than your opponent in at least 2 locations. If both players are tied at 1 location, but each are winning a location, the player winning the individual location by the most will win the game. If you manage to be winning by the same amount, then the game will end in a tie. The most important part of Marvel Snap is the snapping mechanic itself. Every game of Marvel Snap, you are betting cubes with your opponent, and how many cubes you have dictates your rank, with infinite being the highest possible rank. Each match you have, you will be versing someone in a similar rank with a similar collector level. If you think you're going to win, you can choose to snap. This snap will double the bet on the next turn, and if you both snap, it will double again, with the highest cube amount being 8 possible cubes to win or lose. You can, however, retreat from a game, losing whatever cubes is currently up for bet when you do. Keep in mind that on turn 6, the current bet will be doubled one more time. If your opponent snaps and the current stake is 1 cube, you can retreat right then and there if you don't think you're winning the game. There's no shame in that. Locations are going to play an important role on how a game plays out, and there's no shame in retreating if the locations revealed completely ruin your strategy. How you play around locations is just as important as building your deck, so be vigilant and don't get too overconfident before turn 3. I hope this helps you out if you're just starting your Marvel Snap journey. Throughout this week, I'm going to be uploading a few videos with some great decks for new players, so feel free to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the game and looking for ideas on decks to play. That's all for now. Hooroo!